Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode 268. And tonight, we come to you live from Honolulu, Hawaii, as we're in the fallout from No Way Out PLE last weekend, now building up toward the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Welcome to the show, folks. I am Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions and welcome to Monday Night Raw, where we are promised to have an action-packed show. As always, without further ado then, folks, let's waste no further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
And as you just heard there from the great Mike Waller ring introductor for Monday Night Raw, the Women's World Title is on the line here tonight to kick us off in Honolulu, Hawaii, between two international superstars looking to duke it out and take the gold into WrestleMania, where they will be looking on at another fellow Japanese superstar, as well as the Royal Rumble winner Jade Cargill. And the other Japanese superstar who won the No Way Out Elimination Chamber matchup last weekend, Io Sky, which involved Asuka as well. Going to be an awesome Women's World Title matchup as Asuka takes on her Kabuki Warriors teammate Kairi Sane tonight. To kick us off live, I want to see who will take the title into WrestleMania. Asuka's beat Kairi before in this series. Kairi's beaten Asuka before in this series. That's the rubber match tonight. And the Women's World title's on the line as Kairi issued an open challenge that was answered by a woman she knows very well. And Asuka, that contest coming up right here, right now to kick us off live on Monday Night Raw. We're back live in the red brand as there you see the Women's World Champion, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. Already has one successful defense of her Women's World title after winning it back in Indianapolis over a month ago at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event against Alexa Bliss. Beat it Bliss in the rematch and now getting her second defense of the gold. Taking on a woman she's beat before, but also a woman who's defeated her before. And Asuka, Kairi Sane, of course, the inaugural Queen of the Ring winner. Winning the inaugural tournament at the inaugural Evolution PLE here this series. Beating Liv Morgan in the finals. Following a great upset win against Becky Lynch in the semis. But that right there is what they're fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted Women's World title on Monday Night Raw. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Mr. Mike Rowe.
Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan, Asuka. And her opponent from Yamaguchi, Japan, the WWE Women's World Champion, Kairi Sane.
Thank you, Mike. The crowd in Honolulu very much ready for this big time Women's World title match, which has huge WrestleMania implications. Of course, you've got to imagine the Women's Royal Rumble winner Jade Cargill from SmackDown going to be watching on closely. She has still not made her decision what championship she will fight for at WrestleMania. Whether it will be the Women's World title here on Raw, or her brand's title, and the WWE Women's Championship, which is held by Charlotte Flair, following her victory last weekend at No Way Out against New Zealand native Dakota Kai live in Perth, Western Australia. But right now, two Japanese superstars square off. There's another Japanese superstar going to be looking on Io Sky, of course, the Women's Elimination Chamber winner, beating the likes of Asuka, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and Bayley last weekend to get the win in an all-chaotic chamber contest. But there you see Kairi Sane taking it to the Empress tomorrow up the early stages, so we don't know who Jade is going to be challenging. Jade gets first say after winning the Rumble, last eliminating Io Sky in the final two. Sky getting her one back, winning the chamber. She's getting a title opportunity at WrestleMania, but will it be against Asuka? Will it be against Kairi Sane, or will it be against Charlotte Flair over on SmackDown, the woman that Io Sky defeated in her SmackDown debut here in this series? Asuka after the arm here of Kairi Sane. This matchup well and truly underway here with Chad Patton, your Raw official, overseeing the action in this Women's World title showdown with two women who know each other very well. Kairi, massive crossbody, taking the impact there to Asuka. Kairi Sane, double foot stomp right there by the champion, and look at that flipping neck breaker now by Kairi. And Sane ain't done yet. No, by a long shot middle rope with a springboard moonsault cover now Kairi to retain the Women's World title in the opening contest. 2 count only. Kick out by Asuka there. Asuka will roll out of harm's way, at least for now. Kairi saying, wait a minute, looking to fly with a robot system and a tope caught halo by Sane. Sane throwing caution to the win tonight, looking to take our title into WrestleMania. Whether it's against Jade or whether it's against Io Sky, we might find out this coming week on SmackDown who Jade Cargill will select for the WWE Women's title matchup or Women's World title match at WrestleMania. We find out this coming week perhaps on SmackDown when Jade will be in action later on in the blue brand this week. But Kairi almost picking up the win there with that beautiful springboard Hurricane Rana. And now Kairi another springboard forearm there on nailing Asuka. Didn't get all of it clearly enough. Asuka down and out but now taking her away. The challenger looking to come back into this with a spinning back elbow by Sane. And Kairi Sane getting taken off guard now, and Asuka gonna make her pay and punish the hand of Kairi Sane. These two women know each other very well. Asuka and Kairi Sane met a number of months ago here on Raw with Asuka getting the win, and then the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament, Kairi Sane pulling up the upset, defeating Asuka and putting away the Empress of Tomorrow. Who's going to win the rubber match? This one, the all-important one, for the Women's World title. Cover off that Tornado DDT at the corner. 2 count of the springboard kick out by Asuka once more. Man, oh man. Kairi Sane has been an incredible Women's World title thus far after winning at the Rumble. Asuka there. Double leg takedown. Asuka, let's not forget, she's a 3-time former WWE Women's Champion over on SmackDown. From a 3-time Women's Champ, can she become a 4-time Women's Champ tonight? By defeating Kairi Sane, got her locked in a leg lock here. Center of the ring, Shad Pat right there to see if Kairi will tap out or potentially pass out due to the pain. If she does, Asuka will walk out of Honolulu, Hawaii, your new Women's World Champion tonight, causing some massive drift and tension. Another showcase of the Immortals. As we build up towards WrestleMania, Kairi drop kick didn't get it there. Asuka right there smacking her in the face. More smacks by the Empress of Tomorrow, and again, snapmare down, nice kick to the back by the challenger Asuka. Kairi's in trouble, stomping away now by Asuka. More stomps caught her right in the ankle. Kairi could be out of it. Middle rope. Asuka flying in. Massive splash from the middle rope. Off the springboard. Cover shoulders down for the title. Well, let's do it. There's 2 and a kick out by Sane as this matchup continues for the gold. We're back live on Monday Night Raw as Asuka has remained in control, should I say, throughout the break. Cross body from the inside to the outside, taking out the champ. And our Sanes are back into the ring now. Asuka heading up high, top rope for the title, elbow drop right in the back of Sane. Asuka's really changed the complexion of this contest. Will she walk out the champion? 2 count on the Empress and Avenue fall again. Asuka almost walking out the champion here tonight. But not to be, not just yet. Asuka big stop, oh, the spear away by Sane. Cut her in half almost with that spear. Sane covers only a 1. And a kick out by Asuka, unbelievable scenes. Kairi Sane with her top rope with a moonsault. Moonsault, Sane cover again now. There's 2 and another near fall. Almost had her a massive spear and then a springboard moonsault from out of the corner. Not enough to put the Empress away. It's going to take a lot more to put down a former 4-time or former 3-time WWE Women's Champion, but potentially tonight she could be a 4-time Women's Champion tonight. Asuka, nice spinning heel kick. Oh God, off the rope she goes. The Kairi Sane don't want to be there, and a hip attack by Asuka for the title. This could do it. That changed the complexion for WrestleMania. Cover. 2 count. No, not over yet. Kairi, very powerful kick out. This one rolling on. Live on Monday Night Raw. It's Asuka who was eliminated 2nd overall in the Women's Elimination Chamber contest last weekend at No Way Out in Perth, Western Australia. Bayley was the first eliminated. She entered number 2. She was eliminated by entrant number 1, Io Sky. Asuka entrant number 3, eliminated by entrant number 4, Liv Morgan. Right after that, but look at this, Asuka wanting to get her win back and want to get championship gold back around her waist. Asuka looks cinched in tight. Nowhere for Sane to go for the title. She may tap, she may pass out. If that happens, Asuka walks out your new Women's World Champion tonight. Referee Champ Pat right there to see if Sane gives in. If her championship gold will be stripped away this close to WrestleMania. Asuka cinched in tight, but Kairi Sane somehow able to fade out massive elbow there by Sane. Alright, on top of the head, and now Kairi Sane grabbing her leg, and that's Kairi! Beautiful elbow! Saw that number of times from the Pirate Princess, and we saw that as well! Kairi springboard with a moonsault from the middle row. Asuka down and out. Kairi heading up to the high weight district. High risk, will it be high reward for the women's world champion to potentially retain the gold here? Top rope, Sane to a standing Asuka with the end. Sane, elbow. Here's the cover. Shooting the half now. Look at the legs, shoulders down to the goal. There's two. No, Asuka again. Able to stay in it from the insane elbow. Kairi Sane can't believe her eyes. But a stop on the arm. And there's Sane. Submission holding Asuka. The anchor. The anchor. Now Asuka in trouble. Writhing in pain. Ragged and Anthony. Ragged in agony, should I say. Chad Patton, the official right there, see if Asuka now will tap out. Or pass out due to the pain. And if she does, Kairi will retain the women's world title tonight in Honolulu, Hawaii, live on Raw. Chad Patton right there. Asuka really in trouble, trying to stay in this here if she wants a chance of being champion, to get a shot at WrestleMania, because if Asuka loses this, putting it bluntly, she will not be a part of WrestleMania. Where if Kairi loses this, she could join the match and get a rematch at Mania, making her triple threat with either Jade Cargill or Io Sky, whoever will challenge for Sane's women's world title. Potentially Asuka's after tonight, because Asuka with another Asuka look, let's take the armbar. Armbar since 10. Well, a submission tonight. This may be the final one of the matchup. If Kairi Sane taps or passes out tonight, Asuka cinched the intent for the women's world title. Nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Referee Chad Patton right there. He couldn't have a better look at it if he tried. Asuka raising away, just wrenching on the arm of Kairi Sane. They're good friends, but tonight they are not when gold is on the line. But Kairi somehow again able to stay in. Massive elbow, right at the bridge of the nose of Asuka. Now shoulders down, Kairi still to retain the women's world title. Beautiful penny predicament, shoulders down here. 2 count. Asuka staying alive again. What a matchup live on Raw as this one continues. And Asuka sending Kairi to the outside as we're back on Raw. Wait a minute, going after the referee Chad Patton. Asuka just kicking out Chad. What the hell was that for? Well, Asuka trying to cheat here as Kairi Sane is down and out on the floor. But now Kairi comes back in, trying to spring in, take out Asuka. No, going a little too far, overshooting her shot. Chad Patton still down. Asuka picking Kairi up. Oh, the poison mist! Poison mist by Asuka. Not like this for the title. Referee still down to overcover. Leg hook, shoulders down. That would have been 1. That would have been 2. Would have been 3. Asuka would have won. There's 4. There's 5, 6, and a kick out. She would have beaten her twice if she just got the referee up. And now conveniently he's getting to his feet. And Asuka not having it again, taking out Chad Patton. But there's Kairi now with big kicks. Oh, the missed of her own! Missed of her own! Unbelievable. Now it's Kairi in for the cover. Like him, shoulders down, no official there. Would have been 1, would have been 2, would have been 3, would have been 4. There's 5! I know Asuka's gonna kick out! Man, both women trying the same thing. Not getting the same reward in return, however. It's Kairi gonna send Asuka into the corner. Referee Chad Patton still down and out as Kairi Sane, massive forearm. In the corner with seated Asuka. Nice stomps from Kairi Sane as she's gonna just go for the kill. Massive drop kick in the corner. Beautifully done, is stomping away on Asuka. Asuka wisely roll to the outside. Kairi to the top rope, however. Don't let that stop the champion. Kairi Sane with an insane elbow from the inside to the outside. Right in the chest of the Empress of Tomorrow. That's gonna do it. Kairi Sane to retain the title. Picking up the dead carcass of Asuka, sent her back into the ring now to head into WrestleMania still. The women's world champ, cover in the ring, leg hook, shoulders down, scoring 2, and Kairi Sane is still the champ.
And still the WWE Women's World Champion, Kairi Sane.
Man, what action, and Kairi Sane wins the rubber match with her good friend Asuka, and now she is definitively heading into WrestleMania as the champion. Just who will she face? Will Jade Cargill select her, or will she go against another fellow friend? And Io Sky, we find out in moments notice. But speaking of moments notice, another No Way Out rematch set to take place tonight in your main event. World title on the line. Aleister Black cashing in his rematch right now against the new champion, the man who beat him last weekend, the glorious Bobby Roode. That's coming up later on tonight in your main event. Also later on, triple threat action. Ludwig Tiger Montez for Shinsuke Nakamura battle and a WrestleMania Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. That also coming up later on tonight. But up right now, the Dudley Boys and the ring set for tag team action, as this is a mini tournament. A first round match instead mini tournament. Winner of this match faces the winner of next week's tag match. The winner of that go to WrestleMania to face FTR for the World Tag Team titles. Dudley Boys with a huge opportunity in the ring. Let's see who they are facing tonight. And oh my God! Former NXT Tag Team Champions by the looks of it. Coming up from NXT, getting a call up this close to WrestleMania. A part of the Raw brand. It's Eric. It's Cyborg. It's Team for War on Raw. It's the Viking Raiders. Oh my Lord, man.
At a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
What a debut this could be for the former NXT Tag Team Champions. Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders. Debuting on Raw. And just in a few short matches, they could be number one contenders for more gold. The World Tag Titles. On Monday Night Raw. Here we go, folks. Matchup on the way. Shad Patton ring the bell. It's going to be Devon Dudley kicking it off with Eric. Over the Raiders. Nice kick by Eric. Got him right now. Yeah, beautiful. Discus forearm shot of Devon. Not beautiful if your name is Devon Dudley, however. It's overhand shot and now. Oh God, look at the strength of Eric and a power bomb almost out of the damn ring. Oh jeez, went for the knee there, countered. And now Devon Dudley going to take advantage. Of course, the Viking Raiders lost the NXT tag titles at Taylor Deadline. The show before the Royal Rumble PLE lost them to Wesley and Cedric Alexander of the Hurt Business. Of course, it's devastating to know that Wesley now in real life has been released from the WWE. I mean, it's not going to stop us from using them here. Still in the game, still going to use them. But there's a massive shot there from Eric on a Devon. Eric and Ivar failed to regain the titles off the Hurt Business on NXT a number of weeks after the fact that they lost the gold. So now they have been called up officially on a Monday Night Raw. Great acquisition from Raw GM Mick Foley as they could be heading into WrestleMania, man. As the number one contenders for the World Tag Team Gold. As FTR, you're going to imagine looking on very closely in this one. It'll be a fun tag match next week as well. Winner of this one face the winner of the next week tag match. In 2 weeks' time, the winners of that face FTR for the World Tag titles at WrestleMania. Incredible as FTR able to defeat the New Day last weekend at No Way Out to retain their World Tag Team gold. But right now, Ivar tagged in, double team offense. Look at the strength of Eric. Ivar springing up on the clothesline of Devon. Incredible double team action. Ivar for the cover. Shoulders down on Devon. There's two and Dudley's going to kick out. And a powerful kick out from Devon Dudley wanting to make a tag to his powerful tag team partner. We're going to get the clash of the heavyweights in here. Ivar and Bubba Ray wanting to do battle, but right now Devon Dudley going to clothesline Ivar down. Stomping away right in the knee of the big man Ivar. And look at this. Slamming his head right on the mat as it ricochets off. Time and time again. Devon Dudley, nice shot. No blocked Ivar. Massive knee there. Is the big man going to send him into his own corner? Ivar splashing him right in front of his brother Bubba Ray. Ivar on fire now, picking up Devon to his feet, and now the handspring back elbow. How the hell is he doing that each and every time, man? Here's another cover. Dudley in trouble. Shoulders down. Leg is hook ticket again. And the Viking Raiders have been dominating. Well, the early going of this matchup, their Raw debut. The former NXT Tag Team Champions having a hell of a time. And Devon making a well-needed tag into Bubba Ray. And the two big men going to square off. Ivar saying, bring it, and Bubba will do just that. Running right through him, and Bubba Ray again. Down goes Ivar. Bubba Ray was in a matchup before No Way Out, the show before. Episode 266 of this series, WWE Dark. Having a matchup against Ludwig Kaiser. Now he lost to Ludwig in his official singles debut here on Monday Night Raw. He does not want to lose alongside brother Devon to another call up from NXT tonight. Let's see if they can do their best to avoid that. But right now, headbutt by Ivar and a massive running 3DT. Ivar now making a tag. Here's Eric. Big Eric coming in on Bubba Ray. Bubba, nice shot, no block by Eric. Caught him right in the midsection now. And the former NXT Tag Team Champs running wet. Devon just got knocked off by Eric there unceremoniously. Went for a forearm. Bubba, nice shot. No blocked elbow there. And man, there's the forearm. This time connected by Eric. Former NXT Tag Team Champs. It's funny how Ludwig and Giovanni Vinci of Imperium, the inaugural NXT Tag Team Champs, then the Viking Raiders beat them for the gold at TakeOver Great American Bash. Who's been Bubba's last 2 matches against now? Ludwig Kaiser 1-on-1 and now against the Raiders. One half of the inaugural NXT Tag Team Champs, now the former NXT Tag Team Champs in a Tag Team Showdown. But there's Bubba running neckbreaker there on Eric of the Raiders. Elbow drop now as the Dudley Boys look to change the complexion of this matchup. Change the trajectory, should I say. And this tag team battle. Massive headbutt there as Eric falls to the outside. Bubba Ray gonna chase after him up the apron there with a double axe handle. Beautifully done there. The double axe handle by Bubba Ray Dudley gonna send him into the barricade. Hitting hard. Well, this is not where Eric wants to be. Hanging him out to dry. Jesus God. Up first. In the midsection of the barricade. Honolulu, Hawaii getting a close-up of Eric there, as he just got absolutely drilled into the barricade. Bubba Ray packing him up to a vertical base. Eric now being isolated by the Dudleys. Tag made back in his Devon. Massive body slam by Bubba. Double team offense now from the Dudleys. Here they go off the ropes and diving double headbutt. Devon in for the cover to spoil the Raw debut of the Raiders. 2 count. Eric and a power out. Devon not happy with that one whatsoever. And they go, picked up Eric by his bald head, and a discus punch right in the face. The one half of the former NXT Tag Champs, but Eric able to brush it off in no time. Double knees on Devon. Is Bubba going to make the save now? The double knees there from Eric, and the Raiders is going to send Bubba Ray crashing to the outside. That's up knee moving out the way. There's Devon Dudley. Nicely done, Devon. STO running in. He's got no partners. He's down and out. Going to have to do this all by himself here. Nice kicks by Eric of the Viking Raiders. Eric now going to pick up Devon. Oh, look at the strength here of Eric. Beautifully done with a fall-away slam. And he wants to make that tag, but stomping away to make sure he doesn't tag made now. The big man Ivar is legal. Devon don't want to be there. We're going to be eliminated from the Royal Rumble as Ivar clotheslines him out to the floor. Oh, I've seen this before from the big man. Ivar, look at the fly. Tope Suicida right in front of us here at ringside. Incredible debut thus far for the Raiders live in Honolulu, Hawaii. On the Monday Night Raw brand. Devon down and out wants the tag to Bubba. And he might just get it. Ivar wants Bubba Ray. And here comes Bubba. Oh, God, he just got wiped out. And look at this, Ivar, metal rope flies out of the clothesline up the springboard of Devon. But Bubba is the legal man. Bubba Ray now, gonna turn Ivar around. Bubba, that may do it. The Dudleys to move on in the tournament. Shoulders down on Ivar. 2 count kick out by one half of the former NXT Tag Team Champions. Those former NXT Tag Champs, but they could be your new World Tag Champs. Come the time WrestleMania is around by Bubba Ray. Has a lot to say about that one. Cover off the top with a senton and 2 count. Well, let's do it now. Still not enough. Bubba Ray there. Swinging neck breaker. Big man coming off his feet. Flipping in. Taking down Ivar. And Ivar, incredible spinning heel kick. Hit done by a long shot. There's a split. Ash connecting there. Ivar very much in control. Oh, Bubba don't want to be there, running in. Shoulder breaker. Amongst the Raw debut. Cover on Bubba Ray. That may do it. No, there's Devon making that save at 1. Devon saving his brother there. Oh, and Ivar not having it. Ivar is pissed. Just bringing Devon Dudley into the ring the hard way. You don't want to mess with the Raiders. Devon getting shit canned to the outside. Ivar on fire. But from behind, Bubba Ray. Shoulders down. Schoolboy to steal one. And the Raw debut of the Raiders. No. Kick out at 2. How close can you get though? Bubba Ray right there. Ivar right there. Headbutt by the big man. And a clothesline. And Ivar beating his chest like a drum. This man is on fire tonight. Big kick sent him out of that Dudley corner. More shots now right in that midsection. Look at Ivar just letting up Bubba Ray here. Bubba Ray, oh what a shot there, countered by Ray. And then what's Bubba doing? Bubba picks him up, a massive powerbomb to Wyborn. Tag, Devon legal. Oh, this could be great for Devon and Bubba to knock off the Raiders in their Raw debut tonight in Honolulu, Hawaii. They get one step closer to a rematch from Money in the Bank back in London, England last year against FTR for the World Tag Titles at WrestleMania. Devon, neck breaker, corner assistant. Here's the cover. Dudley Boys for a huge win against the Raiders on their Raw debut, but a kick out by Ivar as this one rolls on. We're back live on Raw. Ivar has regained control against Devon Dudley. Headed up to that top though with a doom. Saul didn't get all of it. Devon was trying to get to his feet. Here's the cover now. Shoots him over. Hooking the leg and there's Bubba Ray at one. Making it up again. Saving his tag team partner, but there's Ivar. Oh God, Jesus. Absolutely ragdolling. Bubba Ray off the apron. Tag made now. Here comes Eric and Eric. Able to try and shut up Devon. Massive forearm. Devon Dudley, however, went for a clothesline. Counter by Eric. Nice elbow. Right on the top of the knee. Devon, knife edge shot. Trying his best against Eric here. We're now going to send him out of the ring. Devon Dudley having his fun here. Oh, God. Oh, what's Devon thinking here? Gonna drop Eric in the hardest part of the ring. No way you want to go in your Raw debut. Man, oh man, anywhere but down, said Eric there. Back suplex in the hardest part of the ring by Dudley. And out Devon. Sends him back in. Irish whip sent out of the corner. Tag made Bubba legal. Oh, can they spoil their Raw debut with a 3D? This is it. Bubba covers. There's Ivar breaking it off. Ivar right there. Bubba Ray not happy. And Bubba Ray gonna sit him down. And now in the corner, it's Eric and a big boot. And the Dudley Boys could be going one step closer to WrestleMania. To the tag match in 2 weeks' time. Bubba cutter on Eric. Here's the cover like his hook shoulders down. Dudley Boys to get the win. No, Eric's gonna kick out. Are you serious? Oh my lord, man. Bubba Ray can't believe it. Tag made. Here's Devon. We're back down to the original two men that started off this contest. But what a contest it's been. As Eric double knees again at Devon. We've saw that before. We'll see it again. And Devon could be down and out. Double arms. Boom. Nelson caught him and then he right in the back of the neck. Cover. That's gotta be it. No, Puma again at one. Always saving the day for partner Devon. And Eric ain't happy about that in the slightest. There's Eric. Going straight for Bob. I'm going to set him off the apron. Stomping away on Bubba Ray. And now stomping away in the legal participant Devon Dudley. Thanks for coming, Devon, I tell you. What a great show it's been for the Raiders in their Raw debut. They might go one step closer to challenging for the World Tag Team titles. Irish Whip going to send them into the Raider corner. Tag made. Here comes the big man Ivar once more. And this is going to be it. Big King Experience off the leg drop by Eric. Or by Ivar rather. Cover. That's going to do it like hook shoulders down. Scoring two and the Big King Raiders win. And their Raw debut.
Here are your winners, Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
What a great win for Eric and Ivar. All they need now is just one more win here on Raw. And they will be going to WrestleMania to challenge FTR for the World Tag Team Championship. But coming up next, folks, massive double threat action. Ludwig Kaiser, Montez Ford, and Shinsuke Nakamura do battle. The winner is the first man of 8 to qualify into the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match. A huge way to change the career of each one of these superstars. Who's gonna take that opportunity? Who needs it the most? We find out right here, right now. As 3 of these superstars is fighting for the same opportunity that a lot of others are grasping for. And here comes one half of former World Tag Team Championship star.
This is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
Ford was in last year's Money in the Bank ladder match, of course, coming up short as Aleister Black won that thing. We know his story about cashing out on champion Samoa Joe at Survivor Series. He gets his rematch for the title he lost last weekend at No Way Out later on tonight. We're back live on Monday Night Raw, as there you see you're in the presence of the inaugural Intercontinental Champion here in this series, the King of Strong Style, the artist, known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura last year at WrestleMania was the Intercontinental Champion, defended that title against Daniel Bryan last year, retaining it against now Mr. Money in the Bank over on SmackDown. Bryan, Mr. Money in the Bank over there, still not cashed in. So the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania could potentially cash in before Daniel Bryan does. He's got till Money in the Bank next year. There you see four, there you see Ludwig Kaiser, and there you see Shinsuke Nakamura. Chad Patton rings the bell. Here we go. And Ludwig goes straight for Montez. Kaiser now. Beautiful European uppercut there as Nakamura goes straight for Ludwig of Imperium. We mentioned Ludwig's impressive debut last time out on WWE Dark against Bubba Ray Dudley. Got the win there. Bubba Ray again coming up short to more NXT stars in our previous contest. As right now Montez lining up with a beautiful enziguri on Kaiser. Neckbreaker, Shinsuke. Now Ludwig from behind going straight for Montez and going after the leg. Shot blocking Nakamura now. Dissecting the leg of Ludwig Kaiser. We really want to see if there's any alliances here in this match. It will be very interesting. Nakamura and Kaiser maybe team up to take out four, but right now Kaiser shit can on the outside courtesy of Shinsuke Nakamura. Montez forward now, beautiful tornado DDT from middle rope on Shinsuke. Here's the cover, Montez already to go to WrestleMania. Leg is hook, 1 count only in a kicker. Ludwig coming back into the ring, very interesting as well, folks. At three of these superstars, all former champions here in this series. We know four former World Tag Team Champ of the Street Profits alongside good friend and partner Angelo Dawkins. Kaiser, the inaugural NXT Tag Champ, alongside Giovanni Vinci of Imperium. Vinci no longer a part of Imperium, as Kaiser beat him in his final matchup on NXT to get rid of the weak link from Imperium. As there you see Montez comes in, beautiful uppercut there, and taking out Nakamura with a tope on the outside, beautifully done by Ford. And then of course we know Shinsuke, the inaugural Intercontinental Champion in this series, but neither of these three men have been a world champion. That all could change if you win this match. Go on and win the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. I mean, look at Aleister Black. He did it. Look at Rhea Ripley and Carmelo Hayes from NXT. They've done it as well. Hayes is still the NXT champion over on the white and gold brand. And of course, Daniel Bryan as well. Mr. Money in the Bank at SmackDown. Still not cashed in, but he's currently the Intercontinental champion over in the blue brand. Montez forward. Picking up Kaiser. Beautiful back suplex. Shinsuke Nakamura, however, wants a piece of Montez. Montez getting him to him before, and then enziguri there. Going after Kaiser in the corner. Nice shot, no block by Ludwig. Now it's Ludwig Kaiser looking to fly. No, not getting the mark. Missing that uppercut. Nakamura on drag the Montez forward. Let's see if these superstars can break through the glass ceiling. It's only Ludwig's second Raw matchup. Montez Ford getting a rare singles opportunity tonight as well to qualify, just like he did last year in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Beat the Miz in singles action last year to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. This time it's a triple threat matchup. Much harder to beat two men than it is one. Nakamura in. As is Ford, as is Kaiser. Nakamura going straight at it with Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium. Oh, but look at that from Montez Ford. Kendo stick shot over the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. Drop kick right in the throat. Didn't get all of it. Shinsuke now going to take advantage of Montez in a forearm. We know the history as well between Kaiser and Nakamura. It was on Gunther's inaugural matchup here on Monday Night Raw. As Nakamura laying out Kaiser there with a landslide. Ford getting the upper hand, however. Yeah, it was Gunther's debut matchup on Monday Night Raw where he defeated Shinsuke Nakamura with the assistance and distractions from Ludwig Kaiser on the apron. Nakamura wants his revenge on Kaiser tonight. But right now it's Montez Ford who's standing tall, taking care of both Nakamura and Kaiser for the time being. And for the cover on Ludwig for the win and go to WrestleMania. There's two. And a kicker. Guys are able to stay in it, at least for now. Your penultimate contest here tonight, coming up in your main event later on. After this matchup, Bobby Roode will defend his newly won world title against the man he beat to win it, Aleister Black. Of course, that great matchup at No Way Out. Roode becoming the new world champion on that night, defeating the Dutch Destroyer. The rematch coming up in your main event later on, but there's Ludwig chop block taking care of Montez Ford and going straight for the inaugural IC champ in this series, who wants to get back to winning ways but might not. Courtesy of Kaiser off the rope, PK Nakamura. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down, forward in the ring at one and breaks it up as this one continues. We're back live in the red brand. Forward. Lay it out. Ludwig with a rock bottom. The Rock, who says Ford is destined for greatness in this series, could very well be on his way to his second annual Money in the Bank match at Mania. From the heavens on Kaiser and Nakamura in at the corner want to make the save. Man, oh man, and there's Shinsuke there with a backbreaker of Montez Ford. Kaiser again on the outside. Currently just Shinsuke and Montez one-on-one for the time being. Nakamura going out. Perhaps going for a weapon, but no, coming right back in. Wanting a fight with Ford one more time off the ropes. King Shasa by Shinsuke. But there's Ludwig with a clothesline. Nakamura straight back up. They're not going to allow Kaiser to steal his pinfall. I think that's what Ludwig was looking for there. And Shinsuke going to make him pay and send him face first into the corner. Nice kick, no counter by Ludwig Kaiser. And Ludwig got Shinsuke. Precarious possession and oh man. Look at that, there's Shinsuke. Rolling to the outside as Montez steel chair across the head of Ludwig Kaiser. And one more time right against the knee now by Montez. Wailing away, breaking that chair over Ludwig. And right now Montez with a massive DDT to Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke getting back to a vertical base. Moving on the way, massive knee, no missing. Montez, shoulders down, schoolboy for the win. Taking on WrestleMania. Shoulders down here. Kaiser making the save at one. Kaiser going after Montez. Uppercut on the back of the head like they started the match up in Nakamura. Kicking out at Kaiser again. Man, what action tonight, man. Right now it's been in Honolulu, Hawaii. This great crowd. And enjoying every second of the action. As right now Shinsuke Nakamura. We're going to put away Ludwig Kaiser. Snakehead's claim to WrestleMania. King Shasa connects. Here's the cover. Forward and over, back in and forward making a save. Don't know why you go for the cover when Ludwig Kaiser was right there. Sends him in the corner now as Montez Ford. Massive big shot there from Montez in the forearm. And now Montez is spinning. Splash on Shinsuke. Ludwig right there. This could be Montez Ford's opportunity right now, man. Beautiful arm drag. Ford in the corner now. Oh, he's looking for that blockbuster, and he got all of it on Ludwig Kaiser. Who's the cover? Montez Ford going to WrestleMania and the Money in the Bank match. 2 count. Shinsuke there, but Kaiser also kicking out as this match rolls on. Man, what action! We're back live on Raw. Nakamura. Oh yeah, beautiful maneuver there, the inverted exploder on Ludwig Kaiser, but Montez comes back in and Montez taking out a Shinsuke. Here comes Montez Ford now. Oh baby, he's gonna fly. He's gonna fly. Here goes Ford. Tall pace. Samacina to Nakamura. What action! Listen to this place. Chanting this as awesome indeed as Montez top rope. Kaiser there gonna stop him. And his tracks and he does. And Ludwig now gonna pick up Montez Ford with an air raid crash into the cover for the win. Kaiser going to WrestleMania. Scoring 2. Not a kick there. Nakamura would have been too late. You're lucky Ford kicked out there, Shinsuke. Or else the win would have been Ludwig Kaiser's. Incredible battle here. Shinsuke picking up Ludwig. Oh, plantar face first. There's Ford from behind. Beautiful. Building a back suplex. And Montez Ford has his moment. Kaiser on the outside. Forward top rope from the heavens to Shinsuke. Come on. Montez, they're going to WrestleMania in the Money in the Bank match. 2 count. Kaiser making the save. Unreal. And now Shinsuke out to the floor. Kaiser, DD taking a drop on the top of his head. Cover on forward. Looks like they're going to WrestleMania. And the Money in the Bank match. 2 count. Got him. Kaiser wins it. My God, what a match.
Here is your winner, Ludwig Kaiser.
What an incredible win for the incredible uprising star that is Ludwig Kaiser. He is now officially going to be a part of WrestleMania, the first man to qualify in the 8 participant Money in the Bank ladder match. 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown will compete. He's the first for Monday Night Raw. But now it's time for your main bit of the evening now, folks. world title on the line. No way out rematch for the championship as Aleister Black looks to regain the title. So close to WrestleMania against the glorious world champ, Bobby Roode.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
What a great win there for Ludwig Kaiser in just his second matchup apart of the Monday Night Raw brand. Already punched his ticket to WrestleMania. Ford and Shinsuke will be missing out. But Ford could have another opportunity next week in tag team action. But right now, it's not about the tag team gold. It's about the World Heavyweight title, the top prize of Monday Night Raw. As here comes the man who was the champion. Now, no more. I believe it was 121 days that this man held the World Heavyweight Championship for, winning it on the 5th of June, losing it on the 4th of October last weekend at No Way Out to the glorious Bobby Roode. There was some shenanigans, there was some cheating, there was some involvement of steel chairs and Aleister Black's head right into one with the final glorious DDT in the final shot of the matchup. But Aleister Black, determined to get his win back, get his title back and go on to WrestleMania to face the number one contender and the man who won the No Way Out Chamber matchup last weekend in Australia. That man being former US champion, a man who knows Aleister Black very well, and the megastar LA Knight. Can Black get his title back? We find out next in your main event live on Raw for the Gold in Honolulu, Hawaii. And we're back live on Monday Night Raw as though you see your new World Heavyweight Champion, the glorious Bobby Roode. What a series this man has had, man, I'll tell you. Inaugural United States Champion. Now your World Heavyweight Champion. But he could be a transitional champ. He could have the shortest reign in any champion history here in this series. He won it last weekend. He could only have a 9-day reign as champion because he could lose it tonight to the former champ, a man who's looking to win the gold back ahead of WrestleMania. Take it into the grandest stage of them all and defend it against LA Knight, that man being Aleister Black. But right now, that's crowd hyped up as am I, as that right there is what they're fighting for. The beautiful, coveted, and prestigious World Heavyweight Championship on Monday Night Raw. Let's head to the ring now with Mike Rome for your official ring introduction.
Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Alexian Black. And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Roode.
Thank you, Mike. As Honolulu, Hawaii is booing the glorious one, Bobby Roode, out of the building here tonight, man. Well, what action this is going to be. As Roode hands over the world title in his first defense of the gold, could be his last, to Raw official Chad Patton tonight. Chad allows Aleister Black to look at what he could be walking out with tonight once again for the second time. Can Black become a two-time world champion? You've got to imagine the new number one contender now. LA Knight, following last week's win in the Chamber, going to be looking on very closely to see who he will face for the gold at WrestleMania. Here we go though, Chad Patton ringing the bell. Your main event is now officially underway. Collar and elbow is Roode. Able to get him nice kicks and strikes. And the champion, the destroyer Aleister Black. Look at these shots here. As Black connects, nice kick there to the hammy by Bobby Roode. Around the midsection, Roode now picking up Aleister Black, and Bobby Roode gonna send him for a ring with an exploder suplex. And Bobby Roode on fire off the early going here, but Aleister Black able to take him down now. Sweeping at the leg of Roode and now Aleister Black. Oh yeah, look at this. Deadlift German with a bridge cover for the title to win it back. Only a one kick out by the glorious world champion. Doesn't want to be a glorious transitional champion because that right there would not be glorious, but right now that was. But he came up short there in Aleister Black. Came up short with a springboard moonsault. Landed on his feet. Roode catching him with a special suplex. Almost like a perfect plex. Clearly not that perfect. They did not make him retain the world title, at least not just yet. Matchup just though has begun. Well, they had a great matchup in Perth. the world title at no way out is right now. Look at Black lighting up Bobby Roode. My lord, these strikes are lethal as Bobby Roode. Hitting hard there, Black top. Robinson on the back. On that glorious one as he needs him right now in the back as well. And now Aleister Black, there we go! As flies another springboard offensive maneuver. Cover for the title to win it back. 2 count on Roode on near fall. World champ able to power out. Aleister Black clearly wanting that world heavyweight title back. Because he feels like he won't have a matchup at WrestleMania if he doesn't have that world title. And for a year Black, his hat, it would not be good if he missed out on the grandest stage of them all. But a top icon halo by Black. Put in a great performance as always. All for the chance to win the world title for a second time. Bobby Roode in the ring. Black headed up to the tippy top rope. Double knees now. Meteora! I telegraphed that one. Beautifully done by Black. Cover now. Like hook shoulders down the center of the ring. There's 2. Black for the title now. Roode again. Able to kick out, able to power out through the pain here. And a double foot stomp by the world heavyweight champion. There's Bobby Roode though running in. Oh, what a neck breaker. What a vicious neck breaker by the glorious one. On Aleister Black. Picks him up. Second time of the matchup with a fisherman's suplex. This time does not hook the leg. Does not go for the cover. Just going to knee him right in the back of the head again. And Roode again, slowing down the pace. He likes to do that, man. Likes to slow it down, keep it slow, keep it methodical. Gets the much faster Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black. There's Black, however, off the ropes. And Black now face first. There's the glorious Bobby Roode. Black on fire now, pegging Roode up to a vertical base. Now going to run into this. 10 connects with that running springboard moonsault. Black in the corner now. World title on the line. This could be his opportunity now. Massive knee strike connecting the knee from Doom with the former champion. Cover. Leg is hooked shoulders down to be a 2-time champion and near fall at 2 by Bobby Roode. And Aleister Black can't believe his eyes there. Roode able to stay in it. But Black going to keep his foot in the gas pedal here in this crucial matchup for the world title here on Raw. Double knees, or double foot stomp rather. But the megastar going to be watching on. Black for the title once more. 2 count on Roode. Another near fall. Roode's first defense of the gold. If he gets another one, it will be against LA Knight and the main event of night 1 at WrestleMania. Following LA Knight's victory in the Elimination Chamber matchup at No Way Out last weekend. Roode schoolboy for the title. Black kicks out immediately. Black in a pinning predicament of his own. Black for the gold. Shoulders down. Doing it back. 2-time champ. Roode kicks out. Man. LA Knight defeating the likes of CM Punk, AJ Styles, Gunther, Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker inside the chamber, getting only one elimination, that being the final one of the best in the world, CM Punk. Roode spinebuster cover for the title to retain heel kicker. See if Roode needs any shenanigans tonight. He won with steel chairs being involved against Black at No Way Out last weekend. So far there's been no shenanigans, and right now Roode slowing down the pace once more with the best move and all of professional wrestling, the neck crank. That was indeed glorious, even more glorious when Bobby Roode does it. But speaking of glorious, might not be for Roode right here. Black shoulders down, inside creating small package for the gold now. Almost stealing back the world title, but now stomping. We're in the top of the head now. Black for the gold, packing up Roode, raising him by his boot, and that devastating Black Mass. Cover on the champ to win back the gold. 2-time champ winning on the Mania. No, Roode kicking out. This is a must-win for Aleister Black, because he could potentially miss out on WrestleMania if he loses this rematch for the world title tonight as he springboards back into the ring. The slingshot, flipping senton onto Bobby Roode as he kicks away on the glorious world heavyweight champion. Out of the corner, another moonsault. Man, Roode heavily favouring his midsection as Black really going at him here with double foot stomps and moonsaults and everything. Throwing everything at the world heavyweight champion just to see if it lands. But there's an elbow right in the midsection by Bobby Roode. He can get Black in the midsection. He can hook him in now to retain the world title with a glorious DDT in the centre of the ring. Plats him face first now, shooting the half hook of the leg, shoulders down now. Roode to retain. 2 count. No, Black kicking out. Oh man, what action in your main event tonight. Live on the Red Brand. Aleister Black won't stay down that easy. Neither will Bobby Roode, however. That's why these two are at the top of the card here on Raw. Roode, massive knee. Right on the throat of Aleister Black. World title on the line. Here live on the Red Brand. 2 count, can Roode do it? No, not yet. Another shoulder up there for the former champion, the Dark Destroyer, the Demon of Darkness, Aleister Black. But we saw this last weekend at No Way Out submission. All since then tight here. Figure 4 leg lock. Bobby Roode to retain the title. Oh, Chad Patton right there. See if Black taps out or passes out due to the pain. If he does, Roode will walk out still. Your world champion tonight in Honolulu, Hawaii on the red brand. But it's since then Black in deep trouble, but somehow able to fight out of it. Aleister Black staying in it. And then that's destroyed with a clothesline. Another one finds its mark. Docks that one from Bobby Roode. And a thrust kick connecting. Incredible scenes. Aleister Black in control. And that's a drop kick off the springboard. Aleister Black on fire. Picking up the glorious one. World title on the line. Massive knee off the snapmare. Cover Black for the world title times 2. Leg hook, shoulders down. Scoring 2. No, Bobby Roode stays in it again. Unbelievable action today on Raw. And if you think tonight is great for the Raw action, just wait till you see next week's action on Monday Night Raw as well. As LA Knight makes his first appearance from winning the #1 contendership chamber match at No Way Out last weekend, he will face the former world champion Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe in next week's main event. Also going down, the Street Profits and the New Day will face in tag team action. Winner of that facing the Viking Raiders. With the winner of that will face FTR at WrestleMania for the world tag team titles. Black and for the cover off the superplex for the world title. The win it back now, Roode able to kick you out once again. Unbelievable action also going down next week. Another triple threat matchup to determine who will be a part of the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match. Buddy Matthews, Rey Mysterio, and Mustafa Ali collide in that matchup as Roode just hit the abracadabra clothesline, the magical shot on Aleister Black. That was glorious. Roode, big shot in the corner. Now Aleister Black had a superplex moments ago, but now it's Bobby Roode's turn. He's going to do it, and he might just do it better than Black. Bobby Roode, Black, precarious position at that top rope, and there's a superplex for the glorious one. With a world title on the line, crowd chanting this as Osman did it as. Incredible, just like the No Way Out match back in Perth last weekend. Roode picks him up. Roode, boom! Cover for the champ to retain, to head the title on Mania. Now it's 2. No, kick out by Aleister Black. Unreal, man. And also going down next week, folks, US title contender matchup. Winner will face Randy Orton for the United States Championship at WrestleMania, as the phenomenal AJ Styles goes one-on-one with former United States Champion Sami Zayn. All that and so much more next week on Raw. You don't want to miss it. It's right now Black with a black mask. The 2 count for the title. I want it back. No, Roode kicking out of a devastating black mask, which almost sealed the deal for Roode's championship run. He almost lost the title almost as quick as he won it back last week. Aleister Black, massive forearm to the outside on Bobby Roode. The slingshot style sends him into a barricade. Big shot on a barricade now on Bobby Roode. And now look at this. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't want to be no back suplex on the barricade now from Aleister Black. But yes, action next week on Raw. Gonna be fantastic. You don't want to miss it, man. But right now, Bobby Roode on the outside. Glorious DDT on the floor to Black. On the floor. No give there whatsoever, and Roode comes back into the ring to retain by count out. Not like this, Bobby. Come on now. Oh, LA Knight's not going to be happy with this one. He wants a fair, decisive winner for the world title main event of night 1 at WrestleMania. Count of 8 now is Black against the star. Aleister Black, count of 9, and just broke the count. Roode doesn't like that at all. That's not what Roode wanted. And now Roode could be getting caught off guard here. Black shoulder down, victory roll for the victory. No, not just yet. My days, man. Aleister Black, wait a minute, stop me. There's the knee again. Second time by Black. Second time of the matchup. Cover, world title on the line. 2 count. No, Roode grabbing the ropes. Veteran instinct, incredible ring awareness from the world heavyweight champion. That's why he's the champ. That's why he's absolutely glorious. But Black, they're going to put him away. Went for the roundhouse, no Roode. Able to duck underneath. Bobby Roode now. 3rd time of the matchup. Could be 3rd time's the charm. Glorious DDT to Black. That's going to do it. Black to miss out of Mania. What a heartbreaking defeat. Cover Roode to retain, and he gone. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Not just yet. Holy, what the hell, man? Alistair Black is in this and Roode can't believe it. Look at Black, nice kick. Kick right against the knee, and now here we go, back and forth action. We're getting a slugfest on deck tonight, live in Honolulu, Hawaii. This is what this paying audience came to see tonight. These two battling the fuck out of each other in the rest of this World Championship showdown. A no way out rematch from Perth, Western Australia. Now we see it on the island of Hawaii. These two putting out some incredible matches overseas for everybody to see, man. It's back and forth, blow for blow, shot for shot. These two men go, and they're trading blows and shots throughout Hawaii tonight. These two superstars have had some incredible matches. That's their fourth encounter. Roode currently with a 2-1 up lead against Alistair Black, and Black can tie it with the title back right here. Roundhouse Black Mass combination champ pat now in position cover for the title, and oh, Roode's kicking out. Jesus, man. Oh, what's it gonna take? What a main event. What a night it's been live on Monday Night Raw. Alistair Black is back up high. Tippy top rope. Roode's on Dream Street. On wobbly foundation. Don't know where he is, but he's able to move out of the way. Black went for a meteor on the floor. Bobby Roode's gonna stop him and send the former champ back into the ring. Can Bobby Roode do this after all? We've seen tonight, Black with a massive knee and Black with a spinning knee. Roode getting taken out, but wait a minute, Roode playing possum inside Cradle, small package, not like this. To retain, there's two, Roode got him, Roode is still the world champion. Black's missing out on Mania, oh man. That is absolutely gutting and heart-wrenching for Alistair Black, as that man right there, the glorious world champ Bobby Roode, remains supreme. Black in the ring, getting to his feet. Not happy he was, but wait a minute. Does not look like his night is done just yet. Oh my god, what the hell? Much like we seen at the Royal Rumble last month in Indianapolis. Alistair Black is in the ring, and this man has come out afterwards. The Deadman is back! The Undertaker is in Honolulu, Hawaii! Listen to this place! The Undertaker was the man who answered the open challenge. He was the mystery opponent in the world title match of the Rumble. And Alistair Black defeated him on that night in Indianapolis. Defeating the Deadman, retaining his world title, but this doesn't seem like the Undertaker is done by Black by a long shot. Because he just came out after Black is lost in the world title match up to Bobby Roode. Roode now went to the back to celebrate, got out of the ring. Black got to his feet, and as soon as he risen, so did the Deadman. And we should have known Undertaker would have been here around this time. We know this time of year is very special for the Deadman, with WrestleMania looming around the corner. This man with an incredible undefeated streak at WrestleMania. It was last year at WrestleMania. He defeated Bray Wyatt in a casket match at the grandest stage of them all. And this year it seems like his target is another spooky individual. That man being a former world champion, Alistair Black. Well, we said that Alistair Black might be missing out at WrestleMania, but I'm not so sure about that now, as the Undertaker is here, and the lights are coming up in Honolulu, Hawaii in this arena. This crowd is going berserk, and I don't blame them. And Alistair Black doesn't know what the hell to think. He just went through a grueling world title match, and now that man, the Undertaker, is there gracing him with his presence and gracing everyone with his presence. What the hell is going on tonight? And look at this! These two superstars squaring up in the ring! What the hell's gonna happen? Black went for a shot, but the Undertaker caught him! And look at the Undertaker sending a message to Black! Their story's far from over! Tombstone pound driver by the Deadman! What the hell is happening? What a way to kick us off! What a way to end the night live on Raw tonight in Honolulu, Hawaii. The Undertaker laying out Alistair Black. That's all we have time for, folks. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you soon tomorrow night for NXT. See you then. Peace.